up on interviews, watching Howard Stern, watching all these people.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, okay, so you wanted to do this, but he didn't know himself.
Yeah.
Until like I put it out in front of him, like, hey, bro, let's do this. Like, so once he came along, at first he was nervous, but he started getting into it. It started coming natural to him.
I still get nervous because it's just. I never seen myself being an interviewer, like just interview people, but it's just more of an open conversation. You know what I'm saying? So, like to this day, I'm still learning. You know, like how to conduct interviews, but I'm getting good reviews because they said like.
No, but they say you only on episode 10.
Yeah.
You go to my episode 10, and they look at our episode. I think you're like at 70 or something.
Yeah, because y'all deep. Y'all deep. I'm trying to catch up to y'all.
So that's what I'm saying. Just the thing is, and we had got lost too because the interviews was happening so fast that we couldn't upload it. We were uploading on YouTube, but forget about the SoundCloud.
Yeah.
It was like, yo, we gotta hurry and catch up on the SoundCloud. Like it was like a. Like, so I say just make sure you're structured in the beginning.
Yeah.
And follow through with it because we were playing catch up.
Yeah.
To like make sure everything lined up properly.
Cause I get what you mean because I reached out to so many people. It was people I like, all right, I'm scheduled with you on the 4th. But then like someone be like, no, I got you on the 3rd. But now I got to be careful because I like to take a couple of days or so, like breaks before I interview someone else, because that give me time to do more research.
Yeah, but with Mars, bro, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, we were doing like 6 in a day, back to back. Like,
I'm not there yet.
That's we weren't there, but the time, my timing, because I had all the equipment, but I worked 5 in the morning, so I really can't. So when we started doing, like, we would go ham. We would have them shit lined up back to back. And I'm talking about like. It's like 10 people, 14 people in my crib sometimes. Like, I'm like, yo, we gotta start making a limit. Like,
yeah.
Cause I'm like, yo, like we in the room. I don't want them outside of my living room. Just like, so we had to cut it to a limit. Like, but we were going ham, bro. Like, it was something back to back days. They had like 10 interviews already.
Yeah.
We didn't have like a structure.
Yeah.
We were running crazy, like getting the interviews and we would get them out, but not follow up on all the proper platforms.
So as I'm an up and coming podcaster, I'm pretty sure y'all reached out to people, but after a while, people started reaching out to y'all about doing interviews. What episode was that when people started like, you know what?
I don't know because they would hit me up and I would make Mars do it.
Okay.
I wouldn't handle it.
Yeah, because
I told Mars that is his, like, he controls that. Because
I've seen a few episodes, like the visuals and stuff like that, and I'm like, bruh, like.
And that's the thing. All of
dope.
that is off the iPhone. Every episode
on the iPhone. So she had like a stand with the iPhone.
No, we had a phone and like a couple books behind the phone to keep the phone up. And we just put it on airplane mode. Put it on the front face camera.
Yeah. Did y'all ever have to travel to interview someone?
Like you'll see the room, once the room started changing, like the scenes completely. That's when we had to like travel.
So what was like your first like travel interview? Like you had to go.
We did it at this kid named Abyss.
Abyss?
Yeah.
He's a rapper?
Yeah.
Where he from?
He from Broward.
From Broward, and like how was that? Like
we went to his crib, and it was just an open platform. Like they was just smoking, they were just doing everything. Like, I'm the sound guy, so I just make sure the audio is good.
Yeah.
The visuals, it really don't matter unless the audio is good.
That's what's up, man. So what are the plans for NuMiami for like 5 to I want to say that for a little bit, like in about a few minutes, but what do you see NuMiami doing this year?
This year? So for the last 4 years, my whole thing was to always get a space for my people to come and work.
Yeah.
So just this month, I got the space. So it's been 4 years.
How was that process, like to get a space for the?
Actually, God.
Yeah.
Like My grandma's moved to Jacksonville, and the house that we have in Miami Gardens is paid off. So me and my sister moved into it, and we pay my grandma.
That's what's
we just pay the taxes and whatever.
That's what's up.
And my grandma take care of everything else.
That's what's up.
The house paid off, so we pay my grandma, and it's our house pretty much.
That's what's up, man.
I turned one of we had a den. I turned the whole den into the studio. Like when people come sit down, play the game, you can record, you can do anything in there now.
That's what's up, man. So what was like your favorite moment throughout the years as, you know, the owner of NuMiami? Like, what was that moment that was just like you can never forget?
Honestly, I'm pretty humble. So everything that something big happens, I'm like, it could be the smallest thing, but it's big to me. You feel me? Like working with Bird. I worked with Zoe Dollars before. Like the thing is, I'm just trying to incorporate everything that that I do as myself under my brand. So mixing and mastering, that's what I do. That's the service that TheNuMiami provides. I got the promotions and advertisement, like with the whole Google ads. I'm pretty good with SEO and like the whole.
So yeah, we're gonna be doing business very soon, man. Because I'm thinking about just starting a website for the podcast because it's growing. It's growing. So it's just like I'm on all these platforms, but now I need to have my own website so people just click on black.
Everything directs back to you. That's the whole point when starting a business, is to get everything to direct back to you. And my whole thing is being that everything is going digital, I'm trying to stay like above the curve, and like I want to do like digital distribution for like local artists and make sure like I help them get their music to a certain point. And that's a service that I want to incorporate into the company because I'm already doing mixing and mastering. I'm already doing the media coverage at different events, so people can hire me to come to their event, take pictures, run it up, get videos, get photos, and make the event look bigger than what it really was, or is, or even if it's a big project, it's just coverage. You need coverage, and on a local scale.
Yeah, because I feel like, you remember back in the day they said, what's that channel? Video Mix. We don't really have that.
They still here though.
They still here, but we don't have that that want to. I guess because of YouTube and everything, but I still feel like, at the end of the day, TV not going nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing. That's with this whole streaming thing too. Is like that's why I'm trying to stay above the curve because July 1st of this year, they're not selling CDs anymore in the stores.
What?
Best Buy is not selling CDs.
When you heard that?
It's on the news. You can look. You can Google it. July 1st, 2018. There are no more CDs being sold.
I mean, it makes sense because of like streaming and things like that. Because you don't even have. It don't make no sense.
So with that coming up, like, I'm trying to be like, okay, so what can we do? Because with streaming, I pretty much learn from the people that's doing it. Like, I don't really like the Migos, but I learn and watch.
Wait. Finish what you were saying, then we could talk about that. Okay, I don't blame you, but
so like I don't really like the Migos, but I listen to them because one, I'm an engineer, and I need to know like how this shit is cutting through the mix when it's coming through the radio. I just want to hear how they're producing, their engineer are making it sound like that. So their whole little camp, I just watch their camp and I see how they're doing. They're dominating the
they working, man.
But that's the thing, it's like digital trapping. Yeah. They're not selling albums. They're just dropping the music on Spotify, Tidal, whatever. And so many people already subscribe to those services that when they play it, their friends play it. They're connected. It just and everybody's playing it, and they dropping so much music that you have to stream their music.
Yeah.
And the playlist, all those new Spotify playlists like Rap Caviar, all those, like, that's the new radio station. Because your shit is not getting played on a radio station, but your shit will get played on a playlist.
Yeah, because like I noticed that like shout out to my boy Cam. I don't know if you ever heard of Oats. It's a clothing brand based down here. So he pretty much have it's called Over a Trillion Serve. It's the clothing brand. So on iTunes, he create a playlist like every week.
So
and that's to help it.
He's smart. You know why? Because people are gonna follow him on his playlist. His playlists are gonna have so many followers that he could be like, yo, I could charge you X amount of dollars to put you on my playlist. Guaranteed this amount of streams per week.
Yeah. That's smart. Because I thought about doing that. I like, because when I first started working out, like, I named my playlist sportsbizmusic. So I'm like,
people could subscribe to that.
Right? Yeah. I seen that. I'm like, bro, like,
so that's what I'm saying. You could take over with that.
So people don't understand, like, it's so much opportunity. That's why every time I wake up, I'm like, I get this joy because I'm like, it's something new.
And that's my whole thing. Like, I'm trying to just link with people that's like on the business side of things and like try to figure out how we can use like the tools that's already out there to like jump off of pretty much. Like, cause it's not like we can't recreate Spotify.
No, we can't.
Like, so we gotta use Spotify to its advantage.
Yeah, and it just somehow create something like even brand new. Cause I feel like
to link with the Spotify. Yeah. You feel me? So
that's still
like creating the playlist.
Yeah. But that's still crazy. I can't believe that because, like, I remember they brought back vinyls and, like, the actual cassette tapes, but they getting rid of CDs. But
so now, when you make a CD, it's kind of like a collector's item. So if you sell it, you sell it off your personal website or, like, something like that. But they're not going to be in the stores.
If y'all heard that, because I got an idea for that, I'm going to try to buy as much CDs as I can.
Yeah.
So 10 years from now, I'm gonna be like, I got this. How much you want for it? You know what I'm saying?
I'm selling on eBay.
Yeah, for like, cause you'll be surprised. Like, think of like all the classic albums that came out the past 3 to 4 years, like the J. Cole's and Kendrick's and stuff like that.
Yep.
Like, and that's our
generation. That shit still wrapped.
Yeah.
Plastic, you feel me?
Yeah. So what are the goals 5 to 10 years from now for the company?
Honestly, I just wanna, like I said, be like the go-to company for like the South Florida region for entertainment. So when it comes to artist management, development, media coverage, I want to take over like completely. Mixing and mastering. I want to get a whole group of engineers underneath me to like actually create a brand or company to like really be out here testing these people's mixes because people don't care about the music anymore. They just like tossing that shit out there. And I feel like that stuff still matters. Quality still matters. And that's
another thing. Because I talked about this with Valona because I actually had her on the show. It's a thing where, all right, you come out with an album. For nowadays, you come out with an album, and then after the album, you can still come out with singles and probably like an EP or a mixtape, and then drop an album probably like the year after. Because you remember back when we was growing up, the album could last 2 to 3 years.
That's what I'm saying. That's what the Migos doing. Migos just dropped the album last year. They dropped another one this
year.
Yeah. And they doing it every year at the top of the year.
But why? Because I'm not going to lie. When I ain't like the Migos at first, but then they started to grow on me.
Because they're dominating the market. It's not that you don't like them. I mean, it's not that you like
them. It's just
they're dominating the market. That's the only thing they're playing. Like on every playlist, on every like they're in rotation. You hear me? So you have to like
yeah. I feel like people like Gucci Mane and like Jeezy and like T.I., even Trick Daddy, like they started that. They started that trend where most people don't listen to me. Okay, I'm a not force it on people, but I'm just gonna work and just release it. You know what I'm saying? Especially Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane is like he used to release stuff every week.
Yeah.
But
and that's why like I pick people's brains and stuff like that for that reason. Like I don't really care about their music, none of that stuff. I like their tactics that they use. You feel me?
Yeah.
Their business acumen and how they move.
So I like before I end the show, because that's one of the questions I like to ask. But who are your top 5 artists that you grew up listening to? And for you, since you're in the media, top 5 artists that's like of all time on your list, and not necessarily a top 5, but like the artist that's up and coming from Florida.
Alright, so I can do the up and coming from Florida.
Right.
I got 12 because I work with him and his music.
12 where he's from?
From Kansas City.
He's like on major platforms.
Yeah. He's pretty big. He's pretty big to be still local.
You gotta text me his name.
So 12 Lin